Welcome to class, everyone. The first thing we're going to consider is what measurements we'll be needing to fold our fabric. Mine is 12. How do I get the 12? You take the measurement from the center back, that's from the center back to wherever you want it to stop around the shoulder bone. Okay, it's Danshiki, so you take the length. So my length is, my measurement is 12 plus 1, 13. So I folded 13. The length I'm working with is 33. So I'm going to take that 33. Please do not add any measurement to the length. I folded 13 because 12 inches is my measurement. So 12 plus 1 gives 13. And the length is 33. So I measured the 33. Now we are cutting. That's the front. To fold for the back, we're going to fold the same 13 inches. And you place the front on it, and then you had the measurement of 4 inches, or you measure 33 plus 4, because we're going to add 4 inches to the back length, so that gives us 37 inches. You measure 37 for the back, the same folding of 13, or better still, place the front like this, and you add 4 inches to the measurements from this edge. So we're going to cut as well. Yeah, we're done with that. The next thing to do is bring the front fabric to you bring it up, make sure it's equal. Then at this edge, we're going to measure 2 inches. So from the center front or the center back, from the center, we're going to slant towards my 2 inches. Please use your ruler if you have it. Can't find mine, and we have to move on. So I'm going to slant with 2 inches. Once that has been done, we're going to bring the front fabric back to its position at the base. Now our 4 inches excess is at the top, and we're going to fold. You fold to the front. You have to follow the slant shape to fold your fabric. All right. Now when you follow that slant to fold, you discover that what you have here at the edge is now slant. It is not straight anymore. Okay, now all our measurements start from the center, so I'm going to notch to get the point. If we take, please do not measure from the front fabric alone. You have to start from this edge. Now when you take the measurement from that edge all the way, you get 35 inches, which means our measurements of 33 plus 2. So the 2 inches is what we'll use to fold at the base. Now let's move on. The neck design now. The depth for the front is 4 inches. You can use 3.5 inches as well. And the width is 3 inches. So the depth I used 4, the width 3 inches, and here is my neckline. Now I'll be cutting only the top fabric because that's just the front alone. So that's the top. I'll lift it and cut. Just like that. Then to measure for the back, we have to start from this edge. Remember, the measurement is starting from there. So the depth is 1 inch, and of course still the same width. So I'm just going to connect to that measurement. Now the next thing to do is on the front fabric, we're going to measure the length of 6 inches at the center front. 6 inches, which is going to serve as the slits. Yeah. And then we're going to open it up. Just the front fabric, please. The front only. Now that we are done with that, let's see. We're going to measure the pocket mouth. I mean the points for our pocket. Now what do? We're going to take 9 inches from the top, but do not forget we're going to slant. We'll still slant two. I mean, bring full 2 inches from the back fabric. So you put your measurement. I mean, your tape should be -2, and then you mark 9 inches. Then from the center, you're going to take 3 inches. From the center, 3 inches. Then you mark the points as well. Now, from where you mark out, your pocket mouth is 4.5 inches. You can work with 4, you can work with 5 inches. That's your choice. So I'm going with 4. I know my 4 will give me 4.5 because of the chalk. I'm fine with that. So you just mark it out. That's our pocket mouth. Now the next thing to do is to cut out the yoke. The length is 8 inches. You can work with 7 inches. You can work with 9 inches or even 10 inches. It's just a design, and you can be creative with it. So I'm going to place my back fabric, the back piece. I'm going to place it on it, and make sure the folding is the same measurement as what you have on the back piece. All right. So whatever we have on the neckline and on the shoulder is what I'll be tracing out to cut. The neckline and the shoulder. Okay, now here at the base, you can leave it straight if you want. You can give it a V shape. Maybe you take 2 or 3 inches, you slant. You can give it any design of your choice. That is, it's a yoke fabric, not really necessary to have a design. You can be creative with it. You can leave it as V, you can leave it straight. You can just go ahead and do whatever you want with it. And another thing is, this particular fabric can be another fabric entirely. You can use a black fabric, black, plain black material. You can use red, you can use blue, you can use green, you can use yellow. You can just go on with any color of your choice. It's a yoke, and it's going to be seen at the back of the fabric. So it's not necessary you use the same fabric. Yeah. And you can even tape it with bias. Just be creative with your yoke, be creative with your design. No one is going to hold you for that. It's not a crime. So this is how it will come out afterwards. Okay, so we'll come to the front facing. The front as well, you can make a yoke. Yeah, yoke. When you're adding another fabric to your main fabric, it is called yoke. When you're adding another fabric to your main fabric, it is yoke. It is a body. That's not the main fabric. But it is facing. When you're using it to turn maybe the neckline and you want it to go in, then it is facing. All right. Now here at the front, you can decide to have yoke as well or facing. Mine is facing at the front. What you need to do here is make sure the length of the fabric is way beyond the slit measurement that you have. All right. Then the folding, it's your choice. You can, after the neckline, you can still have like 2-3 inches after on the shoulder. That's after the neckline. All right. But make sure the length is longer than, if the slit measurement is 6, so you can make the main fabric 9 inches. All right. Okay, of course we have to slit this open just the way we have it on our main fabric. So now my yoke and the facing, I am going to use, I'm going to iron my gum stay on it. Like I said, mine is facing, so it's going to come in, unlike the yoke that is on the outside. So the yoke is on the inside. But if you want yours on the outside as well, you're good to go. You can bring it outside. And of course, you can use another material entirely, another color, black, plain black. Can you? That's I'm saying plain black because of the fabric I'm working with. All right. So if you're working with another maybe Ankara or plain material, you have to go with the color that blends. So here I have my facing, I have my stay cut out already, and I am just going to iron it. And then the same goes to the yoke, of course. You iron it as well. All right, now moving to the pockets, cutting out our welt pocket. On the front fabric, we measured 4 inches, though it will be 4.5. I'm sure of that by time we start sewing because of the chalk. Now 4.5 is the measurement. On your pocket is going to be 5.5. That means plus 1 inch. You can make it 6 if you want. And the length is 12 inches. So we have 5.5 by 12 inches. Now, from the length of 12 inches, we are going to cut out 5.5 inches for one, and the other one will be 6.5 inches. So one is 1 inch longer than the other. And of course, I am going to cut out my stay, the gum stay as well. And I'll iron it on the tip, just the tip of the pockets. I am not going to iron the stay on the entire pocket. No, just the tip like this. Yeah. And then the same on the other side. Okay, now we are done with ironing. We want to move to the sewing. Here is the 5.5 and here is the 6.5. Okay, so the longer one will be at the top while the shorter one will be at the base. We're going to leave half an inch. It's 5.5 inches and our pocket mouth is 4.5 inches. So we have half an inch on both ends. So place it equally. And then we're going to start sewing. From one point of the chalk, we'll start sewing from one point of the chalk. We'll stop at the other end. Just like that. Okay, we are done with the first. To run the second line, I'm taking half an inch. So that is going to determine the width of my pocket. If you want yours to be 1 inch, that means you go with 1 inch. I marked half an inch. All right. Now at the center, we're going to hold it and fold your fabric like this. Just give it a little cut. Then from there, you cut towards the end of the first sewing and also to the other side. So you have a little fabric showing up. Let's say, please make sure you don't cut beyond your sewing. So you have this fabric popping up. Yeah, coming up like this. Then we do the same on the other side. Please, we need that fabric. Don't cut it out. Don't cut it out. Don't cut it out. We need that. So you do the same on the other side, the other hand, like this, and then like that. So you should have your fabric like this on the other side as well. Please do not go cut beyond your sewing. All right, from here we're going to push it inside. This is so simple. It's so simple to do. All right. Once that has been done, let's see. We're going to turn to the inside of our fabric. You can see the other material. You see the left out material. So you push it out, place it very up. Make sure you bring out all the fabric. None is tucking in. Bring it out all. Place it well. And you're going to stitch that end. You're going to stitch that very end. Yeah, like that. And if you wish, you can just run it straight down and close your pocket at once if you want. And if you want to stitch it first, you can just stitch it before closing up your pocket. So whatever we've done here, we're going to do the same on the other side of our pocket. All right, so you can knitting it up so we can weave the edges of our pockets. Yes, we're going to weave here. Then from here we're going to iron it out neatly. Let's go. Yeah, we are back now. So we're going to be working on the facing of the front piece first. Okay, what we have on the neckline, I am going to follow the neckline. I'm going to sew following whatever I have on the neckline. Now we're going to notch and top stitch on the yoke. Top stitch on the on the facing. Now if yours is a yoke, that's if you want your fabric to be on the outside, you're going to top stitch on the main material. I am top stitching on the facing now because it is going inside. But if yours is yoke, if it is coming outside, it means you will not top stitch on that fabric. You top stitch on the main material because you definitely don't want the thread showing on the outside. So once that has been done, we're going to turn it and then we iron it out neatly. Okay, very good. The next thing to do is fold. Just fold the edges neatly and then we're going to sew on it. You can hold it down with your pin first. Make sure the same measurements you have on one side is what you have on the other side. That's good. Hold it down with your pin. Iron it out if you need to. Okay, what I'm doing is just a double sewing. Yeah, that's because to be seen on the outside, so I just give it a design. All right, so we move to the back now. The back is placed the yoke will be placed on the inside, and that's because of course we'll be turning it outside. So you notch, and in this case, where are we going to top stitch, on the yoke or on the main fabric? Did you say on the main fabric? Then you are right. If you say it's on the yoke, you are wrong. Go. So you top stitch on the main fabric because the yoke will be seen on the outside and you don't want your thread showing on your fabric. So you top stitch on the main fabric. Let's say you iron it out. Good. All right, place the front and the back like this. Just hold it like this, front and back like this. Then to join the shoulder, you're going to arrange it well and use the yoke. That's the back yoke. We're going to use the back yoke. You turn it carefully here. Carefully. You can hold this down with your pin. You can secure it with your pin so it don't remove. All right, and then you join. There you go. So whatever you have done here, you're going to repeat the same process on the other side. All right, so just use the yoke, the back yoke, to turn. Arrange it well. Make sure you arrange it well. All right, then you join. I guess we are almost done. Yeah, we are almost done, and I'm sure someone is trying this out. And do you know one thing I love about this style is the fact that it's unisex. In fact, everybody can wear it. Babies can wear it. Mommies can wear it. Daddies can wear it. So if you're making for yourself, make for daddy, make for our babies. Yeah. I have mine. I have for my hobby. I have for my baby as well. So I love the style. So right now we are top stitching on the yoke, the back yoke. As you can see, you can give it a double stitches as well, just like the way I did that of the front. You can run your double stitches on it. It's just a design, nothing special. And as soon as that is done, we are going to be closing up the sides and fold the base, and that's the end of our tutorial. Wow, so fast. Remember, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you'll be missing. You'll be missing. So just take a pause, do that right now. Subscribe, hit it. Yeah, there you go. All right, here on the shoulder, I am going to take 9 inches length, and that is where I'm going to stop, for the armhole. Yeah, 9 inches, and then the same on the other side. Close the edge, take 9 inches from the shoulder, 9 inches length at the top to create your armhole. The same 9 inches from the top. Mark it out, and then we'll come back to you top stitch that. So to top stitch, you give it a notch just like this. Trim out the excess, please, if you need to, so you have equal edges. Then we're going to open it up so we can gain access to fold that edge. If you have subscribed, you need to turn on your notification bell. It is a must that you do that, so that each time I upload a new video, you'll not be left out. I don't want you to be left out because we are not done with this tutorial. I am going to make the trousers as well. I'm going to make the trousers, and I have a tutorial on men pants. Yes, I have a tutorial on that. So if you have not watched that, you need to check it out, because the next tutorial is going to be the one with elastic. Yes, so the one I have on the channel is pants with a zip flyer and belt holes. So check it out. And then the next one I'll be uploading is going to be the trousers with elastic. Yeah, there are different approaches to the two trousers. So that's going to be the end. And of course, I'm coming with the Senate cap. You saw it there. You saw the picture. Yeah. So I'm coming with the Senate cap as well. I don't want you to miss out at all. So there's a need for you to subscribe. There's also a need for you to turn on your notification bell. I'm sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to fold it, to fold the edges. I'm going to show you once I'm done. Please, if you have any question, I am always in the comment section. I may not answer immediately, but trust me, I am there to answer you. So leave your questions in the comment section. Whatever you feel, leave it at the comment section. If there's a style you want me to upload that's giving you problem, you have challenges with, just beep me up at the comment section. I'll be there to read it. So now whatever we've done here on this first part is what we'll be doing on the other part as well. Okay, let me quickly take this time to tell us about my movie on All Africa TV. Yeah, that's our former channel before we move to Kharis Kreations. Drifts is the movie. I'm sure you would like to check it out. Check it out. Whatever you feel about my movie, tell me. Yeah, I do movies as well. Okay, so we're going to do the same on the other side, and of course we're going to fold the base of our top, and we have come to the end of our tutorial. So let's do that. I so much love this. I love you all. You know I love you. You know I love you. You want to give this a try because it fits plenty occasions. I'm telling you. And the fact that you can even use work with a plain fabric, you can work on Ankara. Yes, it goes on Ankara, it goes on plain fabric, it goes on anything. Just give it a try, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I love you.